Hi guys, today we're going to be running through my Anki biology flashcards with commentary. Okay, so this is pointing toward this layer, which is the inner skin, and I don't entirely know what it's called. So, oh, the iris. Yeah, that's not what I was about, but yeah. That is the oral cavity. I don't know what it does. Oral cavity. What is it doing? What is it doing? Oh, it's just an eye. That's silly. So this was asking for the major organ or tissue of the respiratory system. So this would be like your nose and sometimes your mouth and your trachea and the lungs, obviously. Larynx, pharynx. Same for okay. Okay. Organisms whose heat is produced primarily by internal metabolism. That would be an endoderm. So mammals and birds are endodermal. Birds, reptiles are not, so that's why it can be nuclear in the sun. That should just be the liver. That's a suspensory ligament. So those exist to keep the lens in place to keep it from shifting in the eye. The major organ or tissue of the digestive system is your mouth, your teeth, the tongue, then you have your esophagus, and then your stomach, and then your small and large intestine, and then your anus. That should be it. That's mine. Okay. This is a picture of the humoral immune response. Oh, okay, adaptive immunity. So, I think it should be cytotoxic T cells. Helper T cells? Oh, I see. That was silly. That was big indeed. Because I don't know all the massive diseases. You have antigen-presenting cells which take in the antigen, and then you have helper T cells which if they have the same appetite, it's activated by it, and then helper T cells go on to activate other immune cells. Okay. Immunity in plants based on, I think this is ham immunity, yeah. Specific and voluntary immunity to response. This would be a reflex, so an example of this is you get a hot stove and your hand around, you just like quickly pull back. Yeah. Increasing, this is photo something. Oh, phytochrome, okay. Aggregate root, I think. Nice. Okay, the primary functions of the lymphatic system. One of the obvious ones is recovering fluid from the interstitial fluid and returning it to the blood. So your interstitial, out of the blood, fluid goes out of the blood to the interstitial fluid, and then it flows through lymph vessels to the lymph nodes. So there's like a cup in your neck, and also throughout the body. You return that to the blood. It also is involved in immune response, so that's where immune cells go, like natural killer cells or other macrophages, to let go of the waste and then it's flushed out of the body. It also plays a role in fat absorption. Yeah. Let's go. Arrangement of leaves on a plant. This is fantastic. This is the middle ear. Yeah, I'll do this so you guys can see the whole thing. That should be, we're looking at the red bugs here, that should be protons, like H plus in the soil. If you can see the whole diagram, I can explain to you what's going on here. So So nitrogen-fixing bacteria, you have N2 from the gas, and that's turned into ammonium. So you add on the protons, and then you get ammonium, which is also created from this pathway that goes from humus to amino acids to ammonium. You also have this pathway from ammonium, oh, ammonium to nitrate to back into ammonium inside the shoot system, or you could also just go straight into the, I'm not the reason to choose. Yes, okay. Embryonic developing seed. This is known as a radicle. And if you have a eudicot, that's the radical is what brings it up and over, and if you have a monocot, it just goes straight down. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. The red box, once again, this would be an antigen-presenting cell. It takes in parts of the antigen and then presents them. It has like MHC class 2 protein, and that binds to the, I don't know if it's class 2 or class something protein. And then, yeah. It's pointing specifically to that bone. So that's one of those three bones in the middle here. It's either the malleus, stapes, or the Inca. I think that's the Inca. Stapes. Okay, let's see the whole diagram. So how hearing works is the airwaves comes in here and the canal really focuses into the auditory canal. Goes here. Fibers that tympanogram, but it's also called the eardrum. And the malleus, stapes, and Inca are really used for amplification. And then it comes in through the oval window. Sorry, one of these two windows. Yeah, I think the oval window here. To the cochlea. I don't know. I think it's around. Yeah, it's around window. Into the cochlea, and that's where it really happens. The eustachian tube that goes to the throat actually, and it's used for equalizing pressure on the blood underneath this. That would be a sound thing. Cytotoxic T cell, the red box, yes. Imbibition. I do not know this. Apomixis. This is good to know. Why do plants do this? Let's Google it. Apomixis. I don't know. I can't tell. We are looking at the primary function of the immune system, which is to protect against pathogens that are infecting our bodies. Yes. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Yes, but maybe it's only called the radical, the monocot. So the bottom is typical of the monocot, and the top is the role of the eudicot. The red thing, I think that should still be a radical. Yes, it is a radical. We're talking about this later. That's cool. Enable secondary growth. Contains vascular cambia and cork cambia. This should be. I actually don't know. Meristem? Lateral meristem. Lateral meristem, yes. Yes, it's a lateral meristem. Yes. Radiolation. So this is when a seed does not have access to light. It undergoes a set of responses that are better involved. It's an seed. You might have seen this in before. To better meet the light. So the outgrowths really thicken and they remain wet because you don't need chlorophyll if you don't have any light. They thicken and they go searching in all directions until they see light. Okay. Okay. Feed-forward mechanisms. Oh, these are really cool. This is a homeostatic response that anticipates a change. So like in a non-feed-forward system, in a regular negative response system, we'll use the body's temperature as an example. If it's really hot outside, then your body wouldn't know until it uses your internal temperature actually rises and then senses that. But feed-forward mechanisms such as this can use external temperatures and start you sweating to get rid of the heat before it actually interrupts your internal temperature. So it's more efficient. It stays, your internal temperature stays closer to the set point. Yeah. Renounce secreted from cells. This is the RAS system. This should be a RAS system. Yes. Cool. So this is in the kidneys. Yeah. To increase water reabsorption. Primary nerve stems. True. Apical nerve stems. Oh, I was wrong. It allows for primary nerve. Lungs. Should be lungs. Ability of the cell to regenerate data. I actually don't know. I think it's pluripotency or pluripotency. I will say pluripotency. God, definitely. What's the difference anyway? What's the difference? Pluripotency is the ability of one cell to divide and reduce all of the differentiated cells. What does it talk about? Pluripotency. Pluripotency. Oops. Pluripotency, yes. Into any of the cells of the 3 granules, but not into extra embryonic tissues like placental or roots. Okay, that's good to know. And yeah, I think that should be enough for now. Okay,